If you're disciplined, productive, and still exhausted, then this episode is for you. Today is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. We're nearing the winter solstice and about to enter World Meditation Day this Saturday, December 21st. So, what a better time to talk about grounding, stillness, and the practice of soul maintenance. Welcome to AJ's Infusions Essential Wellness Podcast, where we don't push harder. We learn how to maintain our glow. If you're someone who gives a lot, carries a lot, and wants to feel grounded without burning out, I invite you to subscribe and stay with us each week. These conversations are designed to help you regulate, reconnect, and tend to yourself one small ritual at a time. But before we go any further, just a reminder that this podcast is for, of course, educational, reflective, and supportive care, wellness, not medical advice. Always listen to your body and always care for yourself in a way that you need it most. Now, let's take one slow breath together. Let's inhale and hold it and exhale. Because today we're talking about soul maintenance, the quiet discipline that keeps you grounded when motivation isn't enough. If you joined us for Soulful Sunday, you already felt the heart of this message. You don't need another push. You need a system that sustains you. And if you read our Transformative Tuesday blog, we went even deeper talking about why rest hasn't been working. Because here's the truth. Rest without regulation doesn't always restore you. Scrolling doesn't calm your nervous system. A day off doesn't automatically reset your body. And even sleep can feel unfreshing, would you say? When your system never fully feels, safe enough to slow down. That's when maintenance comes in. Maintenance isn't collapse recovery, it's daily care. It's the small pauses, the intentional rituals, the moments that tell your body you don't have to brace right now. Burnout usually isn't caused by one big moment. It's caused by thousands of small moments where we didn't tend to ourselves along the way. And this is especially true for women who are dependable, who are led, women who hold space for others. Many of us were praised for pushing through, always being strong, for staying productive, even when we were tired. So our nervous system has learned that productivity equals safety, which means that when you actually slow down, right, that can feel uncomfortable. Rest can feel unsettling, and stillness can feel unsafe. If that's you, there's nothing wrong with you. Your body has just learned a survival pattern. And soul maintenance is how we gently teach safety again. So discipline doesn't mean doing more. Discipline means tending first. because discipline without maintenance eventually turns into resentment. You start resenting the routine, resenting the responsibility, and resenting the version of you that's always on. That's not a passion problem, that's a maintenance problem. Soul maintenance is the practice of choosing regulation over adrenaline, presence over pressure, and consistency over intensity. That is why small rituals matter, not because they're trendy, but because your nervous system responds to familiarity. That's why something as simple as the lip ritual isn't just lip care. It's a cue to pause, a cue to breathe, to soften, no rinsing, no rushing, no performance, just a quiet reminder that you're allowed to tend to yourself. And now, as we move closer to Feel Good Friday, carry this with you. Feeling good isn't accidental, it's maintained. The women who glow consistently don't wait for the perfect conditions. They tend to themselves in small, intentional ways, especially during seasons of change. Now, I want to gently plant a seed. This Saturday, or I meant this Sunday, December 21st, is World Meditation Day. And we're not going to go too deep in that today because we're going to, of course, honor that fully in the next Soulful Sunday episode. But I want you to start noticing something this week. I want you to notice how your body responds when you slow your breath. Notice how your shoulders drop when you stop multitasking. Notice how different it feels to pause on purpose. Meditation doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's practice. Sometimes it's just one breath. Sometimes it's 30 seconds. And sometimes it is a ritual that brings you back into your body. Next Soulful Sunday, we'll explore that together in a deeper, more intentional way, honoring World Meditation Day with the space that it deserves. For now, your only job is awareness. Notice where you're over functioning, notice where you're under maintaining, and notice how often your body is asking to be tended, not pushed. Thank you for being part of this moment, this pause, this seasonal reset from Soulful Sunday through Transformative Tuesday to today's Wellness Wednesday. This week has been all about learning how to care for yourself in ways that last. If this episode grounded you, then I invite you to subscribe, Share it with someone who's been carrying a lot lately. And join us again on Feel Good Friday, where we'll anchor this week's ease and emotional payoff. You've just listened to AJ's Infusions Essential Wellness Podcast with me, Janice Story. And until next time, 10 first and glow softly. Thank you for being here today. If this episode resonated, please subscribe, share it with someone you love, or leave a quick review. Drop a heart or a leaf in the comments if this conversation met you where you are. You can explore more soulful maintenance rituals and wellness resources at AJ's EO Infusions. And until next time, remember, maintenance is care, not indulgence.